Hey, what's up? In this video, I'll be showing you how to change the seal on your Samsung washer dryer washing machine. So most times you'll find that it'll start leaking, and when that happens, it's usually helpful to open it up and just have a look at that seal. And there you can see on this one that a huge chunk of this rubber seal is missing. That's what will be causing the leaking. Now, your model might look different to this one. The method that we're going to use is similar on most models. If you're unsure, be sure to leave a comment in the comment section below, and I'll be happy to point you in the right direction. You're going to need a replacement seal to start with. To get a replacement seal, you need to know the model number of your washer. With that, you'll find on the front, when you open the door, there'll be a sticker here which will have a number on it. Mine says model WD75J5410AW-SA. Also, if you have a look at the energy sticker, that will also have some information about the model number. Failing that, at the back, you'll also find a sticker there that will have your model number. You can ring up your local washing machine spare parts dealer or Samsung directly and quote that model number. Just tell them you need the door gasket or the door seal for your washer dryer, and they'll supply that to you. Alternatively, you can go on eBay, type in Samsung WD -- whatever your model number is, door seal, and there'll be a lot of them on there. Pick anyone, they're usually the same. For the rest of the repair, you'll need a flat screwdriver, a Phillips head screwdriver. First thing we're going to do is turn off the power, disconnect, unplug, so that you don't get shocked. After you've done that, we're going to remove the top cover first. To remove the top cover, there are two screws at the back. There'll be one on the left and one on the right. If you have a look at the back there, there's two screws, one here and another one just over there. Remove those two screws and then you can take off the top lid. To remove the top lid, simply slide it back and up. You then need to remove the soap drawer. With the soap drawer, there is a tab that you need to press in, press it in and pull out. And with that, when you pull it out, you see there'll be two screws there. You need to remove those two screws. At the top here, there will be a couple of screws holding this fascia. So there's one here and another one over here. Remove those two. To remove this cover, there will be some tabs on the top here, which you'll need to, this fascia has tabs where you took off those screws. Just need to press those tabs in and then it will come out. You simply lift it off. Just remember when you're taking it off not to be too rough, otherwise you might rip this connector off. Disconnect this It's got a tab, you push it and then you pull. So those tabs I was talking about, 1, 2, 3, 4. Need to depress those so that this can come off. With your flat screwdriver, you then need to focus on the seal section. With your flat screwdriver, just feel around in there for somewhere where there's grooves. We're looking for the spring. There, I felt some grooves there. That's where the spring is. And that's where you're gonna insert it and sort of like scoop it out, just like that. You're gonna scoop it out, and out it comes. With your star screwdriver, do 2 screws. At the bottom, there'll be 3 screws, which you'll need to remove. For this bit, you can usually lean it against the wall. That will help. You take off 1, 2, and 3. Once you're done with that, you can just lift it up and out. When you take it off, just don't take it out too much, because there'll be a connector for the door switch, which is here, which you can do by pressing this clip, and it comes out. With that, you then remove this screw. And there'll be a tab. Pull this out. Pull this off. And that will expose our screw, which we need to take off. If you want, you can take off these weights. These are 13mm bolts. Just take those off, and then you've got better access, and then you can remove this seal. You'll then need your flat screwdriver. And then pry this apart, and it comes out. Ooh, that's a lot of gunk there. This is a good opportunity to clean all that dirt and then put on the new seal. Remove these weights. We'll put on our new seal. You got to line up the new seal. It's got a pointy mark on here, and then also on the drum it's got a pointy mark here to show you where exactly it goes. We'll put on our new seal. With the new seal, it's got a mark here that you need to line up with another mark on the washing machine itself. You have a look closer. There is that mark there. Make sure the seal is nicely in along the edges. And you're gonna grab your clamp. Make sure the clamp is screwed out all the way so it can fit nicely in there. Fit it over the lip. Make sure it's nicely in those grooves in that lip. Make sure it's all nice and tight. Screw it in all the way. Maybe use a screwdriver so you can feel it's nice and tight. Otherwise it'll start leaking from there. Once you've got that, you'll need to attach this part of the seal over the blower for the heater. Then you need to put the clamp with its bolt, with its screw. So it's nice and tight. It's good. All right. Now we're going to put our weights back in there. We'll put back the front panel. Before we put it back, remember to plug in the door switch. And you lift it up, and it just slides back down. So just starting with the bottom ones so that it sits into place first before you attempt to put on the top two screws. We'll put the outer seal ring. You need a flat screwdriver to help drive it in. It needs to be on these edges. With this, the spring needs to be on here next to the hinge, so you can sort of stretch it. It can either be here or at the bottom here. You'll find that at the bottom is much easier. So just stretch it, make sure it all goes in behind there, sits in properly. Just feel with your fingers there, making sure it's all seated properly. Otherwise it'll come loose. Looks good. Put in the front panel, touch panel. Remember to reconnect the wiring. And it just clips on at the bottom first. And then sometimes you have to line up this soap drawer. Sort of raise it up a bit. Like that. So the soap drawer has to sort of protrude into this panel, and that way it'll sit properly. And you've got to put your securing screws. There'll be 2 for the soap drawer and 2 for the top. We'll put our top cover back on. And there you have it. That's how it's done. If you have any questions, if you have any problems in locating a suitable seal or get stuck during any part of this repair process, be sure to leave a comment in the comment section below. As always, thanks for tuning in. I hope this has been insightful and helpful. I'll see you on the next repair. Cheers.